Sometimes theory can be quite boring and confusing, especially for digital marketing. So now let's look at a real world example as to how you can use digital marketing for real world success. So now let's look at the real world example. Now let us assume this is a herbal cosmetic brand for which we are planning a digital marketing campaign, and this is the 6 steps that we use to create the strategy. First off, First of all, remember it is setting clear goals and objectives. So in this case, there are 3 goals. Goal number 1, increasing brand awareness in the organic skincare market. Number 2, drive online sales through the website. Now this team wants to put more onus through online sales. Maybe they already have a brick and mortar store where there is some amount of sales, but they now want to shift some or have some other customers coming online to purchase. Third, to grow the Instagram following by 30% in the next 6 months or so. Right, so this is the third objective. So clearly on awareness, on generating sales, and also in terms of engagement awareness, they have some clear goals in mind. Friends, before we move to the next step, keep in mind we'll see how each thing ties with the other. So we have a very cohesive, comprehensive strategy at the end. Next. Number 2, understanding our target audience. We've talked about it. So let's look at our particular target audience. It is a woman who is 25 to 35 years of age. These are professionals. Upper middle class is what they are. So the premium products can go in well there. Interests are wellness, eco-friendly, organic products, right? And that's where our product fits in. Now, what are the needs and pain points of this lady? 1, she needs high quality natural cosmetics. 2, wants products which align with ethical values, that is cruelty free environment and sustainable environment is where it is created. Again, in the buyer persona, we see that very clearly there are media and content preferences. Number 1, she prefers Instagram and YouTube as channels, and especially is very keen on the how-to kind of tutorials, product reviews, looks at what beauty bloggers are saying, and also keeps searching for eco-conscious kind of eco-friendly content. Right, so we've got a very good idea now of the buyer persona. In general, what her demographics are, what the pain points and needs are, and what the media preferences are. Now, the first 2 steps we'll now use as we move forward to create our strategy. Now, clearly we know that basis our goals and the our buyer persona, our prospective customer, we know that our primary channels are Instagram for both awareness and engagement. Remember, we talked about this in the goals. It was clearly set up there. We kind of preempted this, but that's fine. YouTube, therefore, because she's interested in tutorials, product demonstrations, YouTube is a great channel to use. Also the website, online sales, we said this is one of our goals, right? So are you seeing how we are using the goals and the our target customer, what the needs and requirements are, and how we are creating the next steps? That's important. Also, the team is clear that they'll use paid media, Google ads for driving traffic to the website, and Instagram ads for audience engagement. Next, important to set clear KPIs and metrics. We have our goals. Now, what are our KPIs? 1, brand awareness. Increase Instagram impressions by 50%. Website traffic. Achieve 20% increase in website visits using these paid ads. And third, overall, there should be a 15% in sales through the website in the next quarter. Obviously, all your website will not purchase. So broadly, they're looking at the kind of traffic they bring in. They should have about 15% increase in sales. So clearly, the goals are producing clear KPIs to keep tracking and monitoring. Budget allocation, very important. So let us say that we as a marketing team, or this brand's marketing team, has put 40% for Google ads, 20% for content creation. That itself is a cost. Instagram 30%, because we are putting a lot of emphasis on Instagram for awareness, for engagement, and the all important contingency fund, which is 10%, right? Very important, friends. And of course, you keep optimizing and tracking. So you track the KPIs that we've set up. We keep testing our ad creatives and seeing how they are doing, and enhancing them and making them even better, and adjust the content based on the feedback and the performance that we see. So if you have seen, friends, in this real world example, we've demonstrated how all the 6 steps are used by a real world brand to actually create a digital strategy which is robust, which is going to deliver results. Why? We are clear with our goals. We've understood our audience. On that basis, we've selected the right digital media channels and had the right kind of media mix that is required. We've set up our KPIs and metrics to track. We've allocated our budget smartly, and obviously we are tracking performance. These are the 6 steps which you can see. If you apply well, you can have a very, very strong digital marketing strategy. I hope you liked this real world example for how we can make a digital marketing strategy. What's important for us to imbibe and learn is that each step in the 6 step process was linked to the other, and together it created a very efficient digital marketing strategy. So learn from this real world example and keep winning with marketing.